the first question I think is on everyone's mind. I know I've been getting it all day. And by the way, thank you for joining the show. Is how do I look? I'm very self-conscious tonight. I shaved. I don't like it. I put gel in my hair. I think I look atrocious. What do you think? Be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely tuned in. I noticed that you look different. That's all. First things first.
Yeah.
But I think this is the new judge, right? You're expanding beyond NBA Top Shot. You're coming around to a different point of view, and this is the clean-cut, clean-shaven judge. So I think you look fantastic, man. Especially, even better when you put the one button down. I think that really did it. Without that, it would have been in trouble.
I do agree. I think this is the only thing saving me right here. The rest, just ladies, fellas too. Everyone just stare here. Or look at TJ. Because that's where I would look. Again, thank you for coming on the show. You are our first repeat guest that we've had in the courtroom.
Is at least a little bit familiar with me. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I've been keeping up with some of the judges' streams. He's killing it, man. I mean, I can't believe how often you're on here. It's the truest dedication that there is in this space right now.
Again, I'm an idiot. Please no one do what I'm doing. No one stream as much as I'm streaming because you'll die. You'll die. It's too much, TJ. It's too much. It really is. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, and more importantly, let us talk about the NFT that you guys have coming out. This is cool. I know I have telling chat a little bit that we're DFS guys. That's our background, right? And we kind of. It's funny because almost everyone in my community knows me as the Top Shot guy, but I've been grinding DFS for 7-8 years. That's kind of what I've been doing, and then I kind of, like a lot of people, I kind of got burned out. It's such a grind, and I felt like my edge was getting a little bit diminished as the years went on, with more optimizers and things like that coming, and my community just wasn't having the same amount of success or fun, and that's why when I found Top Shot, I was like, it kind of reinvigorated me, it rejuvenated me. What is this new exciting thing? I thought DFS was getting a little stale, but this new NFT that you guys have, it kind of combines all of our worlds. It's fantasy, it's DFS, it's NFTs, it's basically everything that we love into one, and I think it's really cool and exciting. So if you could explain to us a little bit about what it is, that'd be fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah, I appreciate that, but completely. I mean, myself, Justin, we come from a DFS background.
Yeah.
Been playing daily fantasy sports since 2012, 2013.
Yep.
Did some content at Roto Grinders. Justin's at Establish the Run. And really, in January, fell in love with Top Shot. Love the NFT space. I think all of this is so cool. And then we just kind of had this idea of can we somehow combine these two worlds? And so what we're doing is rolling out an NFT project. It's going to launch next Tuesday. 5 p.m. Eastern time is the drop, and what it is an NFT-based fantasy football game. So we will be releasing NFTs that people can purchase. Each NFT will be representative of a team/city and a position in football. So quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense, and then you can purchase either a pack, which gets you 5 NFTs, one of each position, for $200, or a single NFT for $50, and then we're adding utility to the NFTs in the form of, if you are an owner and a member of the Owners Club, as we're calling it, then you can use those NFTs to compete for free in fantasy contests and win real prizes. So for example, if you have the Tampa Bay wide receiver NFT, you will then receive fantasy points for the entire fantasy football wide receiver position of Tampa Bay for that given week.
So when we mint, you have the option to mint either a pack, right? And if you a pack you would get one of every position, right?
Correct.
Or what was the other option? You can do.
You could also mint a single NFT, in which case you get a random position, random team combination.
Okay, so if you got a pack, you could end up with, it wouldn't be like one team. Like you wouldn't get the Pirate Packers wide receivers, running backs. It would be, you could get a mix of, Packers wide receivers with Rams running backs with Dolphins defense. It's all randomized.
Correct. And then the most simplistic way to play the game is that you could mint that pack on the first day and then play that same lineup every single week for 18 weeks. And, you get 18 weeks worth of sweat for $200.
And then, so how much was, if you wanted to buy one individual one, how much was that? Was it 50? I think it was 50?
50,
So,
yes,
so basically 200.
So you get a $50 discount for buying a pack.
And you can buy, I think you said you can buy with, this is credit card or ETH, right?
Yep. So we built on Polygon, which means that's the layer 2 solution.
No gas! No gas!
Yes.
Jesus.
No gas.
Why can't more be like you guys? Thank you all
No gas.
Thank you guys for doing Polygon. Holy shit. Thank you.
No gas for the people. So for the first drop, you can purchase either via credit card, PayPal, or ETH.
Okay.
And then on the secondary marketplace, it will all be on Opensea, but it's on Polygon. So the only gas you'd have to pay is transferring your ETH to wrapped ETH or WETH. And then from there, there's, literally Polygon fees are like cents.
Yeah.
So, we knew that we wanted this to be an active liquid game.
Yeah.
And paying $50 for a secondary market transaction was just never going to work. So we decided to do it all on Polygon. And then our future state ideal is that we'll have our own marketplace on our website. We're trying to build out a very Top Shot-like experience.
Yeah.
Where we can onboard the more fantasy football type person and kind of bring them into the NFT space through this game.
I mean, like the way that I would envision it, like, you got to be making a lot of moves here, right? If you want to compete, right? So you mint your pack, but my DFS mind's already thinking, I need, if I may get, I don't want look, I'm not having Sean McVay F me again. I'm not getting Rams running backs, right? If I get Rams running backs, I gotta go in the secondary market and get the team, right? Get the position and coach and team that I want, right? So like each week, there's going to be a lot of strategy and a lot of moves in this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for the people that really want to compete.
Absolutely. I think, a lot of our bases around this, you talked about it a little bit. DFS is hard right now.
Yeah.
Like it's
brutal.
It's really, really hard. If you want to legitimately compete in DFS, you have to be putting in multiple hours throughout the entire week.
Yeah.
Like straight up, if you only put in 30 minutes, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah.
You're going to lose. We wanted to build a game that was somewhere in the middle, where for people that don't have the time to spend hours and hours and hours, you can still mint the pack. With that, you get NFTs that have potential long-term value. You also get the opportunity to win on an individual given week. But then there's also like a lot of strategic elements to this. So I think the secondary marketplace is actually, there's a ton of strategy there.
Yeah.
Right? So, if you think that the Miami wide receivers are going to outperform over the course of the season, you could buy them all up early on the secondary marketplace with the plans to sell them at a higher price later down the line, just like you would in Top Shot. So I think that the fun part about this is there's multiple ways to approach it, and our hope is that it appeals to both the very casual, fantasy football fan, as well as the people that want to take it super seriously. There's avenues where you can find that edge and take advantage.
So how many of each team position is being minted? Can you mint?
Yep. Great question. So in total, there's going to be 50,000 NFTs by the end of the season.
Okay.
In the first draft, we're releasing 25,000, half of them.
Okay.
So in total, what that means is that there's 310 of each team position combo.
Okay.
And then there's also 400 jokers, which means that you can get a joker by each position.
So what?
So you can get a running back joker, which means that if you have that NFT, any week you can submit that running back position and choose which team you want that to represent.
Oh, so like if you have a joker, basically whoever has the best matchup, if someone's playing, a horrendous defense, you can just choose that wide receiver set or that running back set, that quarterback, and you get to keep the joker. That's for the whole season, right? So each season you get to choose for that position, right? A different team.
Correct. Yeah. So I think there will definitely be some demand for the jokers.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I touched on this yet, but we will be having, at least to start, 2 contests every single week. So we will have our main event contest, in which you need to play 5 NFTs, 1 of each position. That one, we will actually be, the winner of each week will qualify for a live final that'll take place in Miami in week 17. And then we're also going to have the side hustle competition, in which you place 2 NFTs into a lineup. Just has to be 2 different positions. So I think there's also some strategy there in terms of allocation across the main event versus the side hustle. Because there's a finite amount of NFTs, right? There's only 310 of each position. So it's not possible for anyone to be 30% owned in a contest.
Right.
Like, that's literally not possible. And then also, take something like the Kansas City tight end.
Yeah.
Right? That's obviously going to be the premier tight end play.
Right.
So there could be strategy and leverage in, if most people that have that are going to play that in the main event, well, I could pop that into the side hustle, and maybe that gives me leverage on the field. This is me regurgitating the strategies of Justin, the game theory expert, but I think that there's a lot of cool things that people can think about as they approach this.
So if you play like Kansas City tight end in the main competition, can you cannot also play them in the side hustle? You have to choose?
That is correct.
Okay.
You can only play an individual NFT in one contest at a time, and then in each contest there's a 3 max entry. So the maximum NFTs you could ever play in a week is 21, which would be 15 in the main event, 5 times 3, and then 6 in the side hustle, 6 times 3.
So Awesemo, no max entering here. Sorry, buddy. Right? Come on, we had leveled the playing field a little bit.
I actually was on a phone call with Awesemo earlier this week, and
was
he
he
made
pissed?
a joke about,
Don't lie. Was he
so
pissed?
I can just, if I buy every NFT, I just win the game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
In his dry humor, but like also dead serious.
Yeah,
He's like, well, if I just buy every NFT, then I win every week, and then that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a beauty with him. Sometimes, you don't know if he's like, I think he's joking, but is he? Like,
you can never tell. That's why it's so great.
Yeah.
Every tweet that he makes is just literally so good.
It is.
I mean, it's.
When I first,
did you see when the Cam Newton thing happened this week? His tweet was like, I think Mac Jones is the highest beneficiary of Cam Newton being released. I mean, just like,
honestly,
just so dry.
It took me a while to like even watch this. He's taken so much money from me in DFS. It took a while to like be able to read those tweets and even like.
It's like an OG Top Shot user.
I know.
Like you just.
It is. I mean, come on. But then again, guys, we're friends with the OGs, so maybe it's the same way. We're friends with everyone now.
We've come a long way.
Really have, right? Nothing like time. Time fixes. Time heals all wounds. Some people tell me. I think.
Yeah. No, I mean. You had good intentions with it all along.
No, my intentions were always good. So what in terms of what are we talking about in terms of prizes potentially each week? In terms of both the main competition and the side hustle. It sounds like you guys aren't messing around here. Like, we got some pretty cool prize pools. Already we got a live final if you win each week, which is pretty badass. So what else are we talking about in terms of prize pools? Because I think it's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, so how this is working is that if we sell out the first 25,000 next week,
they're selling out. They know it. They know they're selling out. Come on. They know it. We know it. Come on. But okay, go ahead.
When we sell out.
There you go.
Yeah, better language, right? When we sell out next week, that will then guarantee $1 million in prizes for the main event and side hustle over the course of the season.
Okay.
And so we have not released the exact payout structures, but what we're looking at is that with the main event, or live final prize structure, first place at the main event, that'll be about a 10,000 or so value, and then we're looking at the top 5 people or so receiving 1,000 plus, top 10 500 plus, and we're looking to pay out the top 10% ish each week.
Now,
so it's a little bit of a challenging thing because our goal is to have a consistent prize pool each week, and so it's not like we're conforming to the number of entries And then also, as we sell the remaining half of the NFTs, that will then generate additional contests, additional giveaways.
So why?
That's been a lot of the grief that I've been getting is like, oh, you guys are just going to take 50%, but that is not what is going to happen. It's going to be an evolving product over the course of the season.
What was the rationale for only doing 50% at the beginning, and when do you expect to release the second 50%?
Yep, the rationale was twofold. Number one, we wanted to reward people that are the early adopters, and that in the first week or two, you have the opportunity to compete against the smallest number of people with the same level of prize pool. And then number two, we don't want people that find out about this in week 2, 3, 4 to have no chance to get in.
Right.
So that is kind of the rationale behind it, depending on how this first drop. And like also our goal is that the most number of unique users possible get a pack.
Right.
So we're still looking into how exactly this would work, but our goal is that if Tuesday does instantly sell out, like it's sounding like it might, then people that attempted to get a pack and were not able to, they will get a pack from the second half. So it's kind of like our way of like controlling that it doesn't just get completely overwhelmed by a small number of users.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we can kind of feel out how the first drop goes and then make sure, okay, shit, that sold out quickly, which is a good thing. But now how do we make sure that we distribute this next half of the supply to as many unique users as we can?
Yeah, because that was my next question, right? As you probably are well, you know, like me and the entire chat and our communities, that like one of the biggest problems with these NFT drops, they may sell out, but there's 2,000 unique owners in a 10,000 mint, right? And people are just, the whales can overcome with the gas fees, and they can overpower us, and they'll end up owning a large supply of the product. So when it is time to mint on Tuesday, how do you anticipate the minting process going? Is there a max you can buy? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us are going to be going for this. So like, how do we anticipate that process? It can't be easy to kind of pull off, right? I imagine this is a tough one to make sure, like you said, that we all are able to get one of these when the demand's probably going to be higher than the supply.
Definitely, yeah. And so a lot of thought has gone into this. I guess first off, just to be clear, you won't technically be minting on Tuesday because we're building on Polygon. We will essentially be pre-minting all of the NFTs. So we will mint them. We will then randomize them, put them into packs, and then when you as a user go to purchase, you will then distribute a previously randomized pack from us.
Okay.
So, some of the super crypto NFT truthers may say that that's not real or whatever, but this is the only way to avoid the gas fees, right? And I think that from a user perspective, it's much better in that sense.
Yeah.
And then from there, the maximum packs that you can buy at one time is 10.
Okay.
If you're buying with ETH. So there's 3 ways that you can buy. You can buy with credit card, PayPal, or ETH.
Right.
If you are going with credit card or PayPal, you can buy a maximum of 5 packs or $1,000 cap.
Right.
That's for like fraud, security reasons. We have a cap there.
Okay.
If you're buying with ETH, you can attempt to buy 10 packs at a single time with a maximum of 250 NFTs. So pretty much if you're buying with ETH, you can continue to go through that process as you want to. And then, from the minute, how it will work is that when you hit buy, that is when your pack then is reserved to your account. You can then add your credit card, add your PayPal. So you don't need to worry about getting through that part of the process more quickly than someone else. It's just as soon as you hit buy, your pack is now reserved. You then have, the 5 minutes or whatever it is to go through the process, make sure that your payment goes through as expected. And then the other thing is that you link your MetaMask account to your OTM or TOC account.
Right.
And then that is how we then drop the pack or NFT into your account and your wallet.
So for some of the non-savvy NFT crypto people, not me. I mean, I
You're as savvy as they get.
I mean, they call me NFT. Like when I'm walking the streets of New York now, they don't go judge. They go NFT. Like they just know me as NFT man. Like I mean, I'm well known around here, and what can I do? This is the kind of they think I'm so smart, and they're right. They're right. But let's say like you're in my chat, my community, they're not very bright, and when you say Polygon, most of us are still minting like idiots on the Ethereum network and paying massive fees and gas, and it sucks. But we do have our Opensea's wallet, right, where everything shows. So the fact that this is on Polygon, will it still show up in our Opensea's wallet, like when we buy a pack, or is there a different thing because it's Polygon?
Yep.
How will that work?
Great question. So yeah, it still shows up in your Opensea wallet. So after you buy a pack, it will show up on your Own the Moment TOC account. So you'll be able to see all the packs and individual NFTs that you own. So that'll happen on our platform. And then if you go to Opensea, since you've linked your MetaMask wallet, those assets would also show up there. And with the way that this works, you'll actually, if you wanted to, you can sell a pack on Opensea. So you can sell an unopened pack on Opensea. And the Polygon aspect of Opensea is that you cannot buy and sell in ETH. You need to go to WETH or wrapped ETH.
We've all had that experience, yeah.
So anyone that's familiar with Zed Run, it's similar to that. And the idea behind this, again, is that you need to pay gas when transferring from ETH to WETH.
Yeah.
But then once you get into the WETH, you don't pay, you pretty much pay like pennies on any Polygon transaction. And the way that we envision this going, it's going to be super liquid. People want to change up their lineups from week to week. And so for that reason, we wanted to build this on Polygon so that you're not paying $50 to upgrade your running back for the week.
What about for those out there who are not like me and you, the diehard DFS players who are already thinking, we're making moves. Each week we're making moves. We're on the secondary market. We need a new tight end. We need a defense. We got to stream. I'm talking fantasy and DFS. All of that. What about the people out there who just love NFTs? Maybe they like football. Maybe they don't. But they like Own the Moment. They like Top Shot for whatever reason they found you. Is there any utility for them who are not going to be playing the game each week, either the main event or the side hustle?
Absolutely, yeah. Great question. So the reason we call it the Owners Club is that this is a true club vibe. The game itself is just one aspect of what we are trying.
What are the other aspects? I want to know. Tell me. I need to know. I love aspects.
So by being a member of the community, you get access to giveaways that we're going to be doing throughout the season, which could win you tickets to a real life football game, which could give you special memorabilia from your favorite team.
Right.
Different aspects of that nature.
Okay.
Like, actually the cliche like airdrop aspect.
Right.
But yes, there will be airdrops that come into play.
Right.
And our goal, and one of the things I also want to be clear about is that the NFTs from this first season, next season, will not have utility in the form of next season's games.
Right.
Right? So there will be a whole new series of NFTs in order to play in next year's games. But we are very aware of that and committed to making sure that we have policies for, whether it's burning, trading, etc., to upgrade into next season's NFTs, whether it's benefits to owning full team sets, just like in Top Shot, from the first season to the next. So, some of this is going to be locking in stone exactly what the utility is as we go.
Right.
But we've seen this market go for, 8-9 months now. We've learned from Top Shot, learned from other projects, fully understand that there needs to be utility, needs to be ongoing value, needs to be a variety of ways that people can benefit from being a member of the club. And so these are some of the things that are going to be in play if you're a TOC member. So
do you envision, because I could see this, like, if people really get into this, I could see people wanting to do, like, why not more contests, right? Like, can we get a single entry contest, right? And can we get like cash games? I mean, like how game oriented in the DFS realm, fantasy realm, are you guys looking to go? Is that do you have an idea already on where you think it could go? Or are you kind of waiting to see how the first couple weeks go, maybe? Or do you have more of a kind of a vision on where this can? Because I can see it like this could become a really exciting, like vast new DFS fantasy game that we haven't seen in the NFT space yet.
If it is week 8 and the only 2 contests are the main event and the side hustle, I will be very, very surprised.
Right. So like, all right. So you guys have already thought, right, all kinds of
Yes.
other contests and
you know, part of it is being a little bit vague about
right.
what is to come.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that we've talked about is that you could pull a card that is a quote-unquote bad card.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe it won't be
Right.
by the time week 8 comes. So
Right.
I think that, you know, I understand we're being a little bit vague there, but I think that we have some fun stuff up our sleeve. And, again, we want to benefit the people that get in early, and
Yeah.
we have a roadmap, if you will, that we will be releasing over the course of the season and then beyond. Like you said, I mean, this is really a test run, beta, if you will,
Yeah.
as Top Shot would say. And I think that it's a great concept here. I think it can be applied to multiple game types, multiple formats, multiple sports.
Yeah.
And this is just kind of scratching the surface on if there's interest here. Based on what we've seen for the past week or 2, there's interest.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what starts in about a month, right? You know what sport is about a month away. I mean, let's go. NBA. I'm ready for my NBA pack. Let's go. I mean, this really could, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it really is. You could if this, I would expect that people are, we haven't seen really yet. I give Moment Ranks did a little bit with their kind of game, but really we haven't seen something like this yet in this space. And I think this is pretty cool and exciting. And kind of, again, for people like me, it gives, and I think you as well and your team, it gives us our background and combines our what we were doing for a long time, for the last 8 years, and what we've been doing the last 6 months, and combines both these two into kind of what we love, and it just kind of makes logical sense.
Yeah, I think there's a ton of overlap between the DFS crowd,
Right.
the NFT crowd, the Top Shot crowd,
Yeah.
the sports betting crowd.
Right.
And yeah, that's kind of what led us to this idea. And this is just like the very first version of what we have plans to be a much bigger thing over the next couple of weeks, months, years. Yeah.
In terms of like the secondary market, so you said you guys are trying to, like, you envision kind of like a Top Shot where you can, Top Shot, very easy, the user friendly to go on the marketplace and, buy. So like I envision going on Own the Moment, right? And I need a new defense this week. I don't like my matchup. I see what's out there, right? And like, is that kind of how you envision it? Because I imagine like it's like, and if that's how you imagine on the Moment, we can see all the running backs available, the quarterbacks, see all the positions. Do you envision how early do you think that will be on the Own the Moment site in terms of being able to buy and be able to kind of like pick your team in each week that way versus having to go on Opensea and navigate that nightmare? Because let's be honest, not a fun place to be. Anything I can do to get off Opensea, holy shit, please let me.
Agreed.
Yeah. So like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, two levels to this answer. First, is
I'm sure it can't be easy to build all this like so quickly. I mean, right? It's got to be a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Like,
yeah, it's a lot, but like we've been able to learn a lot from the Top Shots of what's happened there.
Yeah.
So they kind of paved the way for making this kind of thing even possible.
Right.
Right. But I would say that the first level is the goal, maybe not by week 1, but in the first 2-3 weeks, we expect to have a marketplace on our website where you can at least browse the available NFTs and then click and have to purchase on Opensea, right? So that'd be like, at least you can navigate on our site.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier, just like you would on Top Shot. And then, you click and you have to actually make the transaction on Opensea.
Right.
But the hope is that at some point this season, you can then straight up make that transaction on our website, on our platform. I mean, think about it from our perspective, right? People are going to be winning money in these contests, and then you can spend that money on buying another moment. If the transaction is taking place on Opensea, you can't win $300 in a tournament and then use that to buy another moment on Opensea or another card on Opensea. But so we expect by the end of the season that will be the case. And so I think that, it makes it just a more fluid, more condensed ecosystem. And, we want to create as many experiences as possible within that and just make it easy for people and not have to do all of this constant transfers and MetaMask and ETH and WETH.
Yeah,
and,
I mean that, honestly, like that will be, yeah, I mean that to me, that would be the only downside, right? If you're having to do all that, it's just people who are new to the space, who might want to get into, be like, holy shit, who maybe have been a Top Shot only so far and want this to be their really kind of the first NFT besides, that could give them some hesitation if they're having to do ETH and WETH and all that stuff. They may be a novice like me when it comes to that, and it scare them away. So yeah, anything you guys can do to simplify the process is going to be, I think, to everyone's benefit, especially to new people who are coming into the space. And again, a product like I think a product like this, will bring people in, because this has not really been done before. And I think we will be seeing some new people. I know a lot of people already in my community have already spoken to who are just into Top Shot, and this is going to be their first kind of venture after Top Shot, which is pretty cool. That's
awesome.
Yeah, so I know for them, they're already nervous about some of the issues that we discussed about, right? The gas and all that. But it sounds like you guys are aware of most of those issues, have taken care of already a lot of those, and are going to continually be working to make this as smooth as possible for everyone.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, in our minds, we've thought about everything. I'm sure we haven't, and that's why we're always open to feedback from the community. I realize I probably haven't chilled enough. If you are not signed up, toc.otmnft.com. You can go there, sign up for your account. If you already have an OTM account, you can just sign in there. That'll get you on board for all the OTM updates coming over the next couple of days. Make sure that you join the Discord. We're in there answering everyone's questions, making sure that everyone's prepared for the drop. But yeah, I mean, that's really our philosophy, is make things as simple as possible. Listen to the community, understand the pain points. How can we make things just as seamless? People love fantasy football. People love NFTs. Let's remove any friction that exists between those two things, and allow this community to keep building, give back as much as we can from the money that we take in from these NFTs. And this is not a one-time cash grab type of thing from us. This is a long-term idea across multiple game types, multiple sports. And I really think that people are going to enjoy it, and I think it's a win-win all around.
I was looking at some of the artwork earlier. Is there a way that we can show some of the artwork that, from, is it anywhere that I could, where can what's the easiest way for me to pull it up from my end? I thought the artwork was interesting, right? So it's not, when you mint, you'll see, guys, you're not minting, you don't get the Chiefs, mascot, a Chiefs quarterback, or you don't get a picture of Mahomes, right? It's that. It's interesting. So I'm curious how you guys chose the artwork for some of the stuff. But I want to know is there an easy way for me to show?
Yeah. So if you want to share your screen, you go to toc.otmnft.com. We have a couple pieces there, and then maybe I can pull up in the meantime a couple other on my end.
toc.nft.
toc.otmnft.com. So let's pull that up, and then everyone can make sure that they get on into the Discord.
Ooh, here we go, guys. Here we go.
Sign up, get in the Discord. You in the Discord yet, Josh?
Yes, of course I'm there. Yes, I'm there.
Of course you are.
Yeah, so guys, so this is what I mean. Actually, it is the Carolina a little bit here. But still, San Francisco.
You got a Jacksonville, you got a Carolina. No, not the logo. It's not the logo.
Not the logo, but still, a Jacksonville Jaguar here. San Francisco, Golden Gate Bridge. I like that. You get this Carolina quarterback. I don't want that. Don't give me that. My pack, please. But so like, what was the thinking into some of the artwork? And is it, do you have any favorites that you think are super cool?
Yeah, I do. So we brought on. I mean, we brought on an awesome team that helped make this happen. So we brought on someone that was doing the UX UI design of the website. We brought on.
Wait, hold on. So a random card. That's not the Joker. That's not the Joker, right? That's just if you bought like one random card.
Yeah. Okay. Good question. So,
My bad.
Yeah. No. So you can see, right, the
So this is a pack, right?
Up the side.
Why did you make this look like a Cool Cat pack? Come on. It looks like a Cool Cat pack. It's like I'm getting flashbacks. I like it though. I like it.
That was actually part of the discussion. We were like, how can we give the judge as much PTSD as possible?
Thanks. No, I love it. That's a pack. Oh, so this is you buy one random card, right? One random card.
Yeah, so you can either buy a pack, which gets you 5, or you can buy a card, which just gets you one random one.
Right.
And then in these examples, so in the top left and the bottom left, what you don't see right now is the top left will show a position. So that will show QB, RB, WR, TE, DST for each position. And then the bottom left will show the serial number. So since there's 310 of each, you will have a serial number of 1 through 310. And then one of the frequent questions we get is, well, what about ties?
Yeah.
So the tiebreaker is the lower serial number combination.
Yes.
So that's how we add extra value, extra utility to having the lower serial numbers.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, sorry for interrupting you. Some of your favorite art. What would be if you pull like that? Looks amazing.
Which one?
Do you have any favorites?
Yeah, I got a couple. Let me hold on 1 second.
And did you do it on purpose? Were you guys like, look, if we give you, who's the worst? What would be like one of the worst ones to pull? It would be any Lions, any Lions player. Did you on purpose like make the artwork kind of better?
You're saying do we make better art for worse teams?
Yeah, or vice versa. Or if you pulled like a Mahomes, a Kansas City quarterback, you get like a golden arm or something. It's something like so you hit the jackpot. Yeah, Texans QB would not be great. You're right.
Let me pull. So first off, the art is the same for each team no matter what.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is.
So a San Francisco quarterback, running back, wide receiver.
It's all the same. Okay.
Same artwork there.
Okay.
Which is also one of the reasons why over year, we're gonna change the artwork.
Right.
So if you get something next year, from an art perspective, it'll look different. I think I can. Can I share my screen? If I go live. Sorry.
Ooh. Okay. What's he got here?
I was gonna try and share this screen.
Hopefully it will work. I like. Yeah, you were right, but like now it's now that I'm pulling this up.
Does it look completely black?
Yeah, it's
completely white.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Blank.
Yeah, it looks white. Me too. Ooh, that was something.
I mean, I hit share screen. I hit the thing. I don't know.
Technology
It looks
sucks.
like when I hit screen share, every single window I put up is either a completely white or completely black.
This is better this way. Now you get to use your imagination, guys. Just give us a
there it is.
Just explain it, and then chat can use their imagination.
Oh my God, you're right. This is terrible.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
We lost him. Oh, now we're seeing double and me. TJ's gone. I think he ran away. The OTM crew. I don't know. What'd you guys do? They sabotaged it. You got to get him back here. Hold on. OTM, not cool, guys. They're playing pranks on him. I know what you got. Coop. It's Coop. It's always Coop. Let's get him back. You can never trust those.
You kicked me out?
No, I think it was Coop. I always knew. Coop is up to some weird stuff. I knew it.
Well, Coop.
Yeah, right? It's always the guy behind the scenes, that
the guy behind the scenes is always dangerous.
I know. They have all the power. They really do, right?
They have all the power.
All right. So What I was saying though, before you tell us your favorite artwork, I can really see it now, right? Like you can see how like if you're just maybe you're a 49ers fan, you want to collect the team set just like you do in Top Shot, right? You just get all five. You get the quarterback, the running backs, the wide receiver. Like you get the team set, right? And like you said, you guys hopefully will be rolling out some utility to reward those people as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think, we're trying to combine the two worlds of the collector experience, the gamer experience,
right,
and make a game and environment where no matter what your goals are, there's something for you.
Right.
If you are solely focused on trying to win the contest, you can do that. If you're solely focused on trying to make profit from buying and selling in the secondary marketplace, you can do that. If you're focused on collecting your favorite teams, there's giveaways and experiences that you can win as a result of that.
Yeah.
So that's really the goal of this, and like we will 100% be open to hearing feedback from the community about what they want to experience, because it's all about them, and I think a lot of cool things can happen from this.
So all right, your favorite artwork. Let us know a few of your favorites. What are they? Oh, I'm from Wisconsin. What is the Packers one? Can you say? I don't know. All right, some of the secrets. Yeah, what's the Packers?
All right, so what would you think? What would you envision? Because the Packers not an easy one, right? It's not like the Carolina Panthers where you can just make a Panther.
I hope
what would you envision for a Packers one?
Is it a cheese head?
There's no head, but
it's cheese.
It's cheese.
Yeah, I hate cheese.
You don't like that?
I hate cheese. I'm the only person from Wisconsin. I hate beer and cheese. I'm a weirdo. I know.
You hate beer and cheese? What do you like, Judge?
I don't know. I like basketball. Top shot. I don't know.
And the Owners Club. I like basketball and the intersection of NFTs and fantasy football. That's about it.
Basically, I like sports and I'm very odd. I don't like beer and cheese, and like again.
But yes, the Green Bay one is cheese. We have. I think that the Browns one is one of my favorite, or Cleveland one is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's the bulldog like biting a football, which I think is super cool.
That would be cool.
The Raiders one is cool. It's like a skeleton. Oh my goodness, I keep saying. Yeah, they're looking at me. I'm supposed to say the city name and not the team name because we're not affiliated with teams. The Las Vegas one is a skeleton, which
the Green Bay one,
cool.
Yeah,
the Green Bay one. The Arizona one is a cool bird that's holding a football. So yeah, we will be between now and Tuesday. We're going to be releasing a lot more of the art preview so that people know what they're getting into.
What is there anything that we haven't hit on that kind of excites you more, like something that you kind of think is pretty cool in the game or the experience or part of the utility that we haven't hit on yet? Because the more we talk, the more my mind is just spacing. Like there really is you can take this in so many different avenues. It's just really interesting to see where you guys decide to take this because you have so many options.
Yeah. So the one aspect we haven't touched on is the concept of lineups will lock at 1 p.m. on Sunday every week.
Okay.
And of course, before then, there will be at least a Thursday night game.
Right.
Oftentimes there will be a London game.
Right.
And you can choose to play people from that game, whether or not, So think about a Thursday night if the Cincinnati wide receivers go off and score 40 points.
Right.
You can choose to play that in a lineup. You can choose to sell that on the secondary marketplace. Likewise, if you
hold on. Wait, so you're saying we already know what happens in Thursday night game.
You can play them after you know what the results. Yes.
Wait, why did you guys do? Wait, so hold on. So with that, that's so. Holy shit! So
it'll trigger secondary marketplace.
Yeah, if obviously, the Chiefs are playing Thursday night and they put up 50, and Tyreek Hill scores 4 touchdowns. Whoever holds that can basically play that and win some money, or go on the secondary market and sell and see what the highest bid is and make a lot of money that way. So you do have a lot of different choices and options each week. That's pretty interesting. And maybe you just decide if they don't give you enough how much you want in OpenSeas, then you play it yourself. Then you keep it, and then you play it in your lineup. That's cool. Interesting.
And likewise, if you're someone that only owns 5 NFTs, you bought 1 pack, and your running back group played on Thursday night and they did terrible.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I either need to accept this terrible score, or I need to go to the secondary marketplace and try to buy a better one for this week. So that's I think that's another unique aspect that doesn't exist in any other fantasy format. And like the other thing is that we haven't specifically talked about this, but we're turning the clock back, and it's standard scoring, so 0 PPR.
Interesting.
Which fantasy football doesn't even understand anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
and the reason that we did this is that because it brings quarterback, running back, and wide receiver from a team positional standpoint closer together.
Right.
If we did PPR, wide receiver would just way overweight everything else.
Yeah.
But we did a show on Monday night with the Establish the Run guys.
Yeah.
And we went through their projections from a standard scoring positional perspective.
Right.
And the results are definitely interesting. Like, I think Carolina running back was number 5.
Jesus.
Because no PPR, only one person. And then on the other spectrum, for tight end, I think Tampa Bay tight ends were number 3.
Right.
Because you have Gronkowski and O.J. Howard.
Right. Combining
to score there. So I think that also is a different kind of brain muscle that people aren't used to thinking about.
Do we envision, and we probably do as the answer, like where there'll be projections and there'll be ownership.
Not up to us. That's
right?
Not up to us.
And there'll be all these things that we use for DFS that, again, if it's not up to you guys, do you envision that occurring? Because I would say, of course that will occur. Of course.
I think that'd be great. I think it would be great.
Guys, we will be publishing, damn right we will be 1 Cent Collector. Yes, we will. We'll be publishing rankings.
There we go.
Yeah, because we're all going to have it here. We want to kick some ass. Also, let's be honest.
There we
We're going to get some fish. We're going to get some fish in here. We're going to get some new people playing for NFTs for the first time, playing this game for the first time. And, yeah.
I honestly think there's value in it because you can't really find, you'd have to go through a lot of work to A, find standard scoring, B, find combined team projection. Like, people are too lazy, especially in the NFT space. Like, if you could just buy a goon and double your money overnight, like, you're not going to go through the effort of, I bought a goon and lost half my money overnight. But that's a different story. But yeah, I think that there'd be a lot of value in people that are projecting this out because, like I said, when we went through the season-long projections on Monday night, a lot of the results are not what you would intuitively kind of expect just from general understanding of PPR, fantasy. It's a little bit of a different game.
I would, and again, like I would see the people who maybe, I don't know, like you said, are getting their ass whooped in DFS, come over here, and some people just love geeking out in the new data, new stats, and they could just have a lot of fun with it. And it's another way to kind of dive deep into a new data set, into a new game, and if you do that, you can get a real edge, and then you can win some real money because there's some good real prize pools involved here, which I think is pretty cool. I'm trying.
There's definitely a lot of strategic aspects that, I know one of the things that Justin and I have talked about is even just the aspect of the breakdown between the main event and the side hustle.
Yeah.
Right? So you would expect that most people are going to play the best cards in the main event. So by playing a Kansas City tight end in the side hustle, maybe you're one of only a few people that do that because everyone that has that is going to play it in the big tournament.
Yeah.
So I think that there's another element there. And just from an ownership standpoint, right? Can't, it's not possible for someone to be 30% owned in this tournament because there's only a finite amount of them.
Yeah, I mean,
it's different.
The first few weeks are going to be super interesting to see what kind of teams people are putting together, right? As everyone's trying to figure out where's the edge, what's the right strategic moves, which is going to make it a lot of fun because we're all going to be talking to each other, trying to come up with what's the best strategy to go about it. Because like you said, we're all used to playing. I think most of us are still doing season long. We're also doing DFS, and now we have this, which is again different scoring system, right? Which is going to take time. And I think the people who devote the time to this are gonna have a big edge, and it's chat. Let's get some people hooked on, like geeking out, so we can win some money. You know what I mean? We like money. It is just trying to envision. Yeah, I mean, look, it's only a matter of time, right? Before I'm just trying to think. I could easily see it where Roto Grinders and Awesemo and all those guys, they're doing shows on the Own the Moment weekly game, right? I mean, like, why not? It's I don't know. I think it's gonna happen. You don't have to answer that. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna our stream. You know, we stream too much anyway. We need content, guys. Week one, we're doing it.
There you go.
I do want to open it up to chat. I know sometimes when I have good guests.
I was about to say, I feel like we haven't.
I know
I forgot this even a chat, man. We're just having such a good convo.
That's because again, when I have intelligent and good-looking guests, I focus on them. You know, the chat, I don't care.
Sorry, chat. We're so
chat,
sorry. Hopefully, we haven't been boring you.
Yeah.
Have we been boring them? They can't be bored,
No,
right?
no, hell no. I got a when Ben Simmons trade. Thanks. Good question. Really. That's the kind of chat we have. That's why I ignore them. You get questions like that. I mean, Jesus Christ. Is the side hustle 2 separate single entry tournaments or 2 max entry?
Okay, so there's 2 separate tournaments. There's the main event, 3 max entry, and the side hustle, 3 max entry.
Right.
So the main event, you can play 5 NFTs. The side hustle, you can play 2 NFTs. So in total, the max you can put in is 21 NFTs in a given week.
Okay. Will there be a championship badge or MVP badge at the end of the season to make the cards more valuable? Interesting. That's they're thinking about it. I like it. You learned a lot of things that you know how Top Shot keeps everything close to the vest. I mean, look at this. They're taking all the things from the playbook.
Yeah.
You know, they're.
I mean, look, not making. I mean, I think. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say too much now.
Let's just say it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Maybe.
I think you could even get more. I think you get even more granular, but
right? Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of cool shit you could do with these cards. Right. And I've never pulled a serial 1. I already know I'm gonna pull a fucking serial 1 here, and I'm gonna be pissed because or am I? Am I? Is there gonna be not? No, pissed because it seems like it's only for ties, but maybe some more utility with the serials coming down the line here. Maybe.
Ties is definitely the main utility, but. Hey, maybe there'll be secondary marketplace value.
That could happen. Okay. Any thoughts to adding a coach card? I've always fucking said in the DFS space, how cool would it be you play like a Carlisle or a Popovich and they burn you and you're screwed. Like I don't know exactly how it would have worked. But like that is an interesting twist. I don't know, like if no fantasy game has ever incorporated that. But maybe if you'd had those just in the pack as like some type of wild card. I don't know.
Cool idea.
Guys, I think they have it. I think it's coming. I don't know. That sounds. Look at that smirk.
Well, I said it's a cool idea.
That smirk means.
Until the question was asked, but it's not a bad idea.
Week 9.
Not a bad idea. There's no such thing as a bad idea.
Week 9 is coming. Confirmation from TJ.
There it is.
Week 9, the coaches.
Confirmed.
Just don't give me McVay. I hate fucking McVay. Fuck. God. Every week.
If you could have one coach card, who would you take?
You gotta go Belichick, man. Look, I don't like the Patriots, but you gotta go Belichick.
Even with their current state of the team.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. No. Well, it depends. It depends what your rate. What's the rating? I mean, how are we adding value? If it's just based on the
We're making this up on the fly.
I want just in terms of like intellect and your experience, and it just add again because your team set would be a team of like a 49ers quarterback, and a Packers one running back. 5 different teams, and then if your coach would give you some type of if you get a good coach, it'd give you some type of bonus. That's the way I'm envisioning this. That's but if it's just based on who's gonna win, win or lose, then obviously give me the Chiefs or give me a coach like that. But you can do all kinds of cool stuff based on adding coaches and things of that nature. Now, in terms of the jokers, we talked a little bit about how many jokers will there be, and how many? Good question, Coop. So one joker max in a lineup. I think that's what Coop said.
Yes. Yeah. So there will only be 400 jokers in total supply. So
and
jokers
out
are
of
less than 1% of the available.
Out of 50,000, only 400.
Supply. Only 400.
So you hit a joker, you're basically rich.
If you hit a joker, I'm sure you could sell that for a lot on the secondary marketplace. Yeah. It's actually like if you open a joker in a pack, it's an interesting decision of, do you want to play that for 18 weeks or do you want to sell that for probably a lot? Because I think that if you have a joker, it's a massive advantage.
We know this space. This space is filled with greed. They're selling. Me and you would keep it because we want to play the game. We love sports. We love NFL. We love basketball. We love it. Chat, they're so greedy. They want the money.
Chat would sell it?
Yeah.
Chat. Let's see what the chat would say. Chat, if you pull a joker, you selling or holding?
Be honest, guys. 400 out of 50K. You pull a joker. Are you buying or selling? Buying or selling?
I see some hodl. I see it selling hard.
Efra would hold. Efra would hold. He's right. Efra would. Justin would hold too. Justin would hold. He's a big NFL football. Yeah, big NFL guy. 10 ETH. Okay.
10 ETH. Okay. I mean, if you got a, I think even your would sell it for 10
Yes, we would. Yes, we would. Let's make this the next ape, though. You never know. This could be the next ape.
Yeah, there we go. I love that.
Wait, so numbers even also the jokers will have serials too, right?
Correct.
Okay. A number 1 joker. That's what I want to pull.
Yeah, we actually talked about number 1 jokers, and the value there is just because not only so the serials are the tiebreaker, right? And there's less jokers, so not only are the jokers able to play any team,
right?
But they're also a limited mint count,
right?
Because there's only 80 of each position,
right?
So the max joker serial you can have is 80.
Basically, you're winning every tie if you have a joker, essentially.
We've talked about that. I mean, we've definitely had conversations of like, jokers aren't going to break the game, are they? And I don't think they are, because there's so many in a given week.
Yeah.
In a given week, like so many things can happen.
Like Fortnite, we just nerf it. We'll nerf it, right? If it's too powerful,
right?
You nerf it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We'll adjust if we find out it's too powerful. We'll adjust. But I think it's fun for the experience.
Yeah.
Of you open a pack and you get a joker. That's
which I think also could give you incentive to like think when you think about, do I sell or hold, right? I mean, like, if it does become too powerful, But yeah, I'm with you. It probably. I don't think it would, but
no, I don't think so. I mean, you can't. I mean, if you could play it after the fact and you knew, then okay, that's too powerful. But and we all know from playing DFS that we're not that good at projecting what's actually going to happen.
Unfortunately, the third string wide receiver is always, it's always going to be some no name doing something crazy. I mean, but the beauty thing here is if you have that, you have all the wide receivers, so you'll get that. Like that would be one of the cool features here is that when you have Tyreek Hill and what's his name Pringles comes out of the backfield. So
what do you think is the number 1 wide receiver group? What would you think?
Fuck. Is it Tampa?
No, but Tampa was one of the top ones. I'm looking at that for confirmation. It was not Tampa. I think was one of the top 3 or 4.
Yeah, now I'm trying to think of the best wide receiver cores.
It's actually better to think about the quarterback, I think.
Someone's saying Bills, but no, but Bills?
That's what it is.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yep.
No shit.
It's just because they throw so much.
They do.
Like they never run the ball. So.
But Josh Allen runs. But you're right. Besides him,
Josh Allen either
besides him though,
throws.
yeah. Don't get the Bills running backs. Holy shit. Yeah, that would not be good. But yeah, interesting.
Yeah, so apparently it could. There was a lot of close ones, but apparently.
Wait. So are you guys are you
wide receiver group?
Are you guys gonna have content like that on your site? Like.
No, we're not gonna have like projections on our.
You want to? You won't do anything like that because you're why? Because you think you're too.
I don't think you want to. We don't want to kind of run the game and also tell people what to do on it. I mean, we'll definitely do some content about like who we like for the week.
Yeah.
But I think we're not trying to over-engineer what people should be doing. I would much prefer it if other people started providing their view on how to play our game, right? The same way that DraftKings isn't out there telling people. Early on, I guess
they fucking were. They fucking were. They sure as hell were.
So maybe we will be doing that.
Yeah.
But ideally, someone else would do it. If you're interested.
Wait, are you saying someone's saying I drafted Devin Singletary on Monday? Look, TJ, I had a guest on, and like, because the guest was having audio issues, I had to do a live fantasy football draft during the show while having a guest talk to us about an NFT. It was impossible, but I still built a killer fucking team.
I believe it.
That was juggling. That was one of my best performances ever. I mean, and I may have drafted Devin Singletary. Still to this day, I don't know who I own. I don't know who I drafted on my team at all. But not easy. Can't make fun of my Devin Singletary pick. If I did trip
the things you were capable of when you had hair.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. I had no comment for that. I don't say. Judge knows nothing about NFL. Is that so? I love how you don't you love when they highlight the message? I always love when they highlight to make it try to burn you, to really burn you. Zanger. We'll see. Again, I am a DFS expert, professional, and I'm gonna kick your ass. And now
Let's go.
I cannot wait for you to play in this fantasy game. If you even have the money, you peasant. You infantile peasant, I'll bury you. I'll come after you. And you join the same contest as me, and you're going down. You know what? Yeah. All right, any other good questions? Maybe you want to highlight it in all caps. I don't know what you want to do. Thank you, Luna Beam. We love Luna here. Luna's great. Luna, thank you. It's very kind of you, Luna. I love you. Thank you for highlighting it again, Banger. Again, thank you. So, for example, the Bills' wide receiver is one of the best in general. Why wouldn't you just play them every week? Well, dude, there's a limited amount of Bills wide receivers. What do you mean? So, if you buy a pack, you may not get one. You have to, first of all, you have to get the Bills wide receivers. There's a limited amount of them. So, if you're not able to get them when you mint, you're gonna have to go to the secondary market, and they're gonna be fucking expensive. So, sure, we all would like to play them every week, but you can't. We can't all play them. Otherwise, what would be the point of the game, right? Yeah, right? Did I miss something?
No, 100%. You said it exactly right. And that's one of the common thoughts is, if you just have the money to buy all the best positions, you're going to win every week. And it's the same DFS.
Yeah, look.
150 maxer argument. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you want to spend all that money, you could, but you're risking more.
Right, and also
or you could just spend $200 and take your chances, and that's it.
And also that's what everyone will do. Everyone will do that, and then like the DFS players know, variance occurs, and the chalk fails. So again, you can try to go after the best projected plays every week, but ultimately the winners will usually not have that lineup. Let's see. Who's a better DFS player? Ooh, that's a good question, TJ. Who's better at DFS, me or you? And why are you? I don't know. I don't know. Again, so I almost only played basketball because I was so burned out by the time basketball ended. So I used to play football. I used to go hard at football. But then basketball took so much out of me. I needed a break because, as you know, it's all encompassing. But
basketball is like excruciating. I mean, man, that takes over your whole life.
It does. So like, but these guys are pretty good. Like TJ's pretty good, and so is Justin. So like,
I would say that I'm pretty good. Justin is very good.
Yeah, like
Justin. Yeah, Justin's definitely a tier above where I am. I'd say I'm pretty good, but like DFS is also hard these days.
It is.
Also, it's it's hard.
So I think what TJ.
I mean, I'll take myself over any, average DFS player any day. But once you start to try and play the high stakes, like everyone is just good.
Everyone's good.
And then it just becomes tough.
Yeah. So I think what we learned here is the judge number 1, Justin number 2, and no, in all seriousness, Justin's probably better than me too.
Producer Coop number 3, and then me number 4.
So wait, is Coop really good too? Is he really good too?
No, Coop's not.
He's not.
He's laughing across. Well, Bach is actually good. That's not funny to bring up.
But I did hear that you guys were some of you guys were pretty frustrated that you could not also play in this game because you guys want to play, right? You guys want to play.
Yeah, Bach, member of the OTM team, Justin, they're both very frustrated by not being able to play. But, I mean, we can't. Like, Judge, can you imagine yourself on a stream if we have this conversation that's great, and then week 1 comes around and Justin wins.
No, you couldn't.
You'd be like,
you can't.
That's terrible.
You can't. I'd be like, just like we said, that Justin guy, he's an ass,
Yeah,
and
there's literally just no way.
Yeah, you couldn't. Well, you guys can do like internal stuff, right, and have fun with it that way.
Yeah, we've thought about trying to create like some fun content.
Oh, it won't be the same.
It's almost better this way because they can honestly say like, if I was playing, here's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
But they can't do it, and then people can do it. I think it's better that way. It's hard to, you got to remove that conflict of interest.
Guys, any other interesting or insightful comments? Yeah, that is true. Well, I'm trying to think. Would you do a Wednesday night show? Well, that's when you guys do your weekly show, though, right? That's why.
Yeah. So we're doing a weekly Wednesday night show. At least that's the plan. It's gonna be me, Justin, and Bach.
Yeah.
And we'll probably talk pretty heavy TOC strategy.
Yeah.
For that week. But I mean, time is always tight. Ideally, it would probably be the most fun to have a post Thursday night game show.
Yeah.
But they have lives, and I think hopefully other people will be putting out some content that'll.
I got your back. I will be doing some, for sure. Now, so how much for a pack? It was $200 for a pack. And look, guys, think about it this way: how much stupid shit do you mint every day? Tons. And with gas, you can't get almost any good NFT these days for $200. And now we're on Polygon, and you can get a pack. And this is basically like 18 weeks of getting aroused every week. So much utility here. I can't figure out a reason why you wouldn't do this. Right? I mean, you gotta be pretty dumb. This is a great investment all the way around.
Oh, so good. Arouse was a great word choice.
I mean,
that was good.
You know what I mean. Oh, come on, get your head out of the gutter. I mean, excitement. Jesus. This is why we can't have him on. This is why we only have him on once every couple months. I mean, once every couple months, and that's it. That's it. I mean, I try to come up with nice words, and they just, people twist them. Thank you, Malik Sealy.
I agree, though.
No, it really is a great value.
Seriously,
it really is a great
value.
value.
The way is that you could buy one pack for $200, and you get 18 weeks of entertainment out of that, and
or you can mint.
Hopefully you win, then I mean, let's be honest. No one's just gonna sit on that. You're gonna try and upgrade and all that. But that's the point of the game, and that's the point of the club and the whole experience. And the version that we come out with week 1 will not be anywhere near the version that we end with at the end of the season. Like, we're going to be constantly iterating over the course of the 18 weeks and adding new game types, new different features. So I highly recommend getting involved early because this is just the beginning of something that I think is going to be really, really cool.
So I know we touched upon this a little bit earlier, but I just want to ask again because I still don't again, I know, but these guys don't with Polygon. So when we go to buy, will we just all at so what time is the mint exact again? It's Tuesday?
Yeah. So Tuesday, 5 o'clock Eastern time is when so it's not technically a minting.
Right, my bad. Wait, what's the right? I know that. What's the right? What do we say?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the
just attempt to get a pack. It's a pack drop.
Okay,
It's
so
kind of what
so
we're calling it. It's almost like Top Shot-esque. It's a pack drop.
We'll go on the site and we'll just hit at exactly 5 o'clock. We all spam buy, and then it's kind of whoever is quickest gets the.
Yeah.
It's just, I wish there was a better way.
It's a good question, and it's so funny because I think when we first started this, we didn't maybe know it was going to be this extreme.
Yeah.
But now it seems like there's going to be a lot of people trying to, like, we've had so many people are like, is there a queue system?
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's a good thing that people are asking if there's a need for a queue system, but there isn't. So yes, how it will work from a logistical standpoint, because people have asked, like, do I need to preload my credit card, preload a balance, whatever? Right. You do not. How it will work is that you will go to a screen. You'll be able to select how many packs or NFTs you want to purchase. You will then hit the buy button. Once you hit the buy button, your pack or NFT is then reserved. Then you put in your payments detail, and then you go to the checkout screen. You check out, and then as long as you have connected your MetaMask wallet to your account, the NFT then gets dropped into said account.
And then, again, so 25,000 the first drop, is that what we said, right?
25,000 NFTs, and that comes in the form of 4,000 packs and 5,000 singles.
Shit, man, when you put it like that, it's not a lot of packs. Not a lot of packs. I mean,
are we headed for like a snap sellout here, Judge? Is that what we're thinking?
Yes, it's gonna be fast, and then we're gonna be. What are we gonna do to Is there any way with people who don't get packs are gonna people get they get frustrated, they get again, we talked about a little bit about they will. Now again, I don't know, the demand may be too big yet you can't guarantee everyone a pack the second time around.
So here's the plan. If we do like instantly sell out like that, the plan is that we come up with some sort of pre-order system for the second half of packs, where anyone that wants a pack gets one. Like, you know what I mean? So if we do the first drop and it sells out instantly, and you got 10 packs and Coop got 0, Coop gets one the next time and has the right to pre-order that.
And is there
that is something that we're working through right now for sure.
Dub, you make an interesting point. I didn't want to bring that up. It seems like you're being greedy, but if a little whitelist here, a little whitelist, anything special, in the air that we could get your VIPs, the people you love the most. To get them, to ensure the packs don't end up in the wrong hands. Anything. But again, I'm against this. I think this is wrong. But anything that that you may have, just off the top of my head, to get a pack into an influencer's hands or anything.
You know what, Judge? We can talk. We can talk. And
guys,
if you meet influencer status, we can talk.
We're talking. Top Shot. They always hold back packs for the influencers. I mean, come on. I think if you stream 600 hours for every night, you get one on the moment pack.
Judge, I'm pretty sure we can get you a pack, my friend.
Guys, this is when the hard work pays off. If you stream every day for years, you too can get a fucking own the moment pack, and I will get a Joker in there. I'm gonna get a Joker, and I'm gonna fucking a serial one, and I'm gonna sell it for 10 ETH, and me and TJ are gonna go on a fucking yacht. That's what we're gonna do.
Let's go.
We're gonna do.
I'm gonna talk to the dev team right now and make sure that exact same things happen, and then we're out.
And now I will get a Joker, and then it's all gonna blow up. People are gonna replay the clip.
You get the Joker, I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah, now I'm fucked. I never get anything good though. I won't get it. I won't
perfect.
get it. I'm getting.
Good. Then there's no issues.
What I noticed that you didn't do kickers. Was that a discussion? I'm glad you didn't, because fucking kickers. They should never be in fantasy to begin with. Is there any? What was the thought process in not doing kickers? Was that because again, if you guys wanted to be a little, you could have added the kickers,
We could add a because
Yeah.
you ask good questions.
Of course I do. What do you mean? You tell me, why are you so surprised at that?
We 100% talked about kickers.
Yeah.
We talked about having a kicker NFT. We talked about having a combined defense plus kicker NFT.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, and then we just decided it was all
No
a little bit too confusing. We wanted to keep things simple.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that we can't potentially introduce something in the future, but that was really like it just felt like 5 NFTs,
Yeah.
clean positions. We're already introducing a wide receiver position group. Now you're going to try and introduce, it's a defense plus a kicker. We didn't want to create like too much of a barrier to entry. You know what I mean? Like eventually it's like, wait, this.
Yeah.
Now it's too much. I'm confused.
I got you.
I'm out of here.
Was there?
But it doesn't mean that we can't change something in the future once people are at least like we're trying to create a whole new thing here.
Yeah.
You can only introduce so many new variables.
Was there ever? Because I do find that like the intersection of NFTs and fantasy like super fucking interesting. Was there ever like, and the NFTs, the profile pictures, it's all about minting and getting a rare one, right? And you get the one that's gold, or you get the one with the whatever, the helmet on or the laser eyes. Was there ever something where you were like, let's do like a one of one, like one, Kansas City tight end, where we do like some type of gold or something really unique to really get the NFT experience more, or were you like, no, we need more of a fantasy game. We already have the NFT aspect down. Was there any type of consideration of like or having tiers like Top Shot does? Was there any other things on the table, or maybe it's still on the table that you guys thought about, or again was kind of the first run through like let's simplify this so we at least we have a good game, and then we can talk about those things going forward.
You just said it at the end there. Yeah. I think So Rare is awesome. I don't know how familiar you are with So Rare.
I'm not. What is that?
Okay, so you don't know So Rare at all. So
it sounds familiar though. But go ahead. I may know, but I may not.
So Rare is like a mega big. It's like literally the cross section of DFS and NFTs, but for soccer.
Oh no,
football, as they call it overseas.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a European company, so they have a ton of different levels like that. They've got different rarities. They've got all of this, and we wanted to create something that was more simple.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So we considered all of these things, and maybe there's a future state where we add more complexity to it, but we feel like we're introducing something that's new, something that we want people to easily be able to understand. Yeah. And like one of the things that I've liked so far is that, like in our Discord, all the questions that we're getting are about MetaMask and about connecting the wallet, and that's great. Not about like I don't understand this game at all. Like people understand the game, they get it quickly, and maybe we will evolve it over time. And hey, like we said, if we find 2 weeks in that there's a bunch of ties or that something about the game is broken, like we've been playing DFS for 10 years, we'll find a way to make sure that the game works and that it's fair and that it makes sense and that it's good for both casual players and people that want to take it seriously. So we're dedicated to that, but I think starting with a simple game that 99% of people can quickly understand, that was our goal from the beginning.
Yeah, that makes sense. Chat, are we missing any good questions? If you see any good questions in the chat, feel free to answer them. I think I like you guys on the moment is doing a good job of answering. I think some of the questions, some of the more transactional questions. So customer could at most buy 50 packs with 5 transactions using ETH. Is that correct? I think that sounds correct, right?
So the most NFTs that one person could buy is 250.
Okay.
So 1% of the total.
Ooh, yeah. This is always a big one. Now, it's probably not yet, but I'm sure at some point, a live scoring system. What's the best way to keep up to date as we're fucking watching? How can we follow? What's the best way to follow this?
Yeah. We'll have live scoring. It'll be on an approximate 5-minute delay.
Okay.
So not like to the second live,
Yeah.
but approximate 5-minute delay. Obviously, if things things go well, we can eventually upgrade our stat provider and get that real-time scoring. But you're also not allowed to make money on these things, Judge. People do the math, and they're like, you're about to make money on this. That's bad. So, that's just a
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Like someone did the math and was like, you're going to make in more money than you pay out.
Oh.
I'm like, well, that's kind of how business works
whatever.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, just ignore that shit.
Yeah, but it'll be about a 5-minute delay.
That's so already in week one that will be ready to go.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good question, by the way. Good question, because that is
a good question. Yeah,
it is. Like,
our goal, we have a My Entries page where you'll be able to sweat your lineups just like you would on FanDuel or DraftKings. You can see all the lineups you have going. You can see how much you're currently winning. You can see all the players you have, how many points they have.
And then you also,
fully aware that we want that refreshable page where people are just obsessively looking at it.
Yeah, it is a business. You're right. I know, Justin. Yes. Let's see. Any good questions are we missing here? Can someone make multiple accounts? No. What do you mean? I mean, well, I guess.
No.
No.
Just no.
Yeah. No.
Just no.
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 Hit him with a gavel. Everyone hit the fuck with a gavel.
Yeah.
Jam with a gavel. Come on. What kind of question is that? Yes, cheating is encouraged. Everyone cheat. Jesus Christ. If you do, blockchain don't lie. We'll fucking find you.
Exactly.
We'll find
you. I actually do. That is actually I believe that people would.
They would. I mean, they find everything. It's crazy.
They find it all.
Akafi's asking if you'll do I don't know. You highlighted it. So I don't know. He's asking for a pack giveaway tonight. Again, I don't know if they can do that.
Ooh.
It seems very.
Yes. I don't know about a pack, but we can definitely do a giveaway. Hold on, I should have thought about this earlier.
A multiple. Any plans for a salary cap? A salary cap for lineups.
Yeah. I'm giving one card.
Can you you have a quick way to pull from your Twitch?
Of course.
Do a giveaway?
Of course I do. Yes.
100%. Sorry, I literally meant to bring this up early, and then we just got into so many good combos.
Don't lie. You were like, I'm not giving those fuckers anything. No way. Guys, again, you totally don't have to, by the way. It's totally up to you.
100%. It's locked in. Chat looks super engaged, super pumped about it.
Let's go, TJ. Chat, type TJ. If you want to win, I don't know what he's going to give away. It could be a couple players here, random cards, maybe pack, whatever he wants, though. Type TJ right now. Type it in. We'll put you on the Wheel of Wonder, and you'll have a chance to, I don't know, you may win a Joker. Anything on your end that you think we did not hit during this, dare I say, sensational interview? This has been great. I don't know. I feel like we have covered almost everything.
Yeah, this was really good. I knew we were going to talk about this tonight, but I love how many questions you asked.
Why do you seem so surprised? Look how surprised he is. This guy, man, Judge, he has good questions.
No, it's not about you. It's about most people who just don't care that.
What do you mean? How can you not care? This is everything that we've loved in life. It's got all of our things that we love combined in one. You know?
I'm trying to think. Did I miss anything, guys, over there? I think we covered it all, though.
Yeah, honestly.
I have a bullet point in my head of the key things, and I think we hit all.
Yeah, I think it's really. I think like you said though. I think it's just really cool because, like you said, the game aspect. I think we all. It's kind of straightforward, right? And that's in the NFT space. That's such a big win right there. Just already kind of understanding how something works. So
for sure.
I think it's just gonna be a lot of fun each week to figure out the nuances of the game, the secondary market, and where to gain your edge. And then other than that, we just get to watch you guys each week give us exciting new features, which will be kind of cool as well.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Remember, type T.
Yeah, I would just say everyone in chat, definitely follow at TOC NFT on Twitter and join the Discord.
TOC on Twitter.
That'd be great.
Yeah, if you guys on the moment, if you want to put the Discord link in there, feel free. Put whatever you need to. Any links, guys? Type TJ. Again, this is selling out fast. Like so. If you want to, I would get in this. I would get in the giveaway. I would get in. Don't be an idiot. This is gonna be, and also it's gonna be really fun. Like our whole community, like I really hope that most of us can get packs. Because again, it's gonna be really fun to play each week with you guys. So I noticed you've been everywhere. Can you stop doing interviews for a little bit? So we can stop spreading the word now. I think enough people know about it. We're never gonna get packs.
Shut it down now.
Yeah, shut it down.
Too wide.
Shut it down until Tuesday. You know, you've done enough. Everyone knows. It's building too much hype.
I heard you're going to be coming on our podcast.
I mean,
weeks.
Look,
is that true?
A rumor, September 20th, me on the moment.
Let's go.
It's going to be something.
Everyone, mark your calendars.
It's going to be something, yeah.
September 20th, the
September
judge.
22nd.
On the moment. And it's like intentionally timed. I mean, I know you love NFL too, but I feel like we've been at Own the Moment pretty focused on this Owners Club stuff, and we honestly will be for the next 2 weeks. And then the September 20th show, we'll definitely touch on that stuff, but it's going to be like it's almost basketball time. We're back to Top Shot, and could not imagine a more perfect guest to help us do that than yourself, my man.
I appreciate that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. It's you know, I gotta say that this is the best idea I've seen in the space in a while. Look, every company, and I won't name names, but they've all come up with NFTs, right? But like this is why we love Own the Moment. Like this is cool. This is cutting edge. This is innovation. This is thinking about the profile pictures and saying, you know what, everyone has that. Let's do something different. Let's get people excited about something unique, innovative, and also build what our passions, combine them. And you got fantasy, DFS, you got sports betting, you got all of those things, and then you take the NFT space, which is blowing up, and you combine them, and that's what Own the Moment and you guys did, and it's just fucking cool. And it's just, you know, I'm glad that we're that we're friends, and that you guys came up with this idea, and it's gonna be a smashing success, because it just I don't see how it can. It's just a great concept. It's a great product, and it's gonna crush. It's gonna crush.
Appreciate that. That's awesome. Love hearing that.
All right, guys, I'm loading the wheel. I gave you guys time. I gave everyone time. I'm loading the wheel.
Time. Let's load it up. The winner will get a TOC NFT airdropped into your account. If you win, make sure you send us a DM on Twitter. Make sure you have an Own the Moment /TOC account so that we can airdrop you that NFT.
And you have to be in the Discord. If you're not in their Discord, you can't win. You got to be in the Discord.
Yeah, get on in the Discord.
And then again, the drop is Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. That's correct? I want to make sure we get the time right.
Tuesday, 5 p.m.
Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. And again, this is fast. Like week 1, this is live. We're live week 1. So you already got to start getting your lineups to figure out what you want to do. Strategy involved. Malik Celia, I saw it. I added you. And it's just, it's going to be great. Okay. Guys, are we ready?
Do it up.
Let's go. It is hard though. After I saw you on a bunch of other shows, and I'm like, fuck, they already asked a lot of the questions. So coming up with unique questions, it's challenging.
You did.
You know.
You came up with. Well, that's what you act like. I'm so surprised. You asked more and more unique questions than anyone else has.
That's right. I do my research, my man. Also, I got to make sure you have a good time.
Yeah, I watched your interview with Top Shot Tandy, and I thought it was really good.
Thank you.
Got to see that side of you, and it was saw that you were into DFS, and I was like, oh man, this show is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's cool. I like going on other shows because it's just like you get to see a different side of me, right? It's like, it's like a side that I don't get to show as much as I would want.
Right.
Wow, who's gonna win this?
Oh, I
Ignishu.
love how slow. It's just like such a troll. It's slow.
Ignishu takes it home. We had a poker tournament over the weekend. Do you play poker, by the way?
Absolutely.
You got to get in our next poker tournament. We have like
Poker tournaments?
yeah, we only had one so far, but we have like so many fucking guys who are like almost pros. It's like not fair, but like it was a lot of fun. But Ignishu won our first inaugural poker tournament here, and now he won this. What big week for him?
Giveaway? Yeah, let me in on the next.
Hell yeah,
tournament,
yeah, for sure.
I don't know what do you play?
Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get you in. I don't know. What the fuck was that?
What's Texas Hold'em?
Congrats, Ignishu.
Ignishu, congratulations. Moz, make sure. So for Polygon, you still need the ETH address or what?
So there's two things, right?
Okay.
There's the initial drop.
Right.
Is kind of separate from the secondary marketplace.
Right.
So the initial drop, you can just purchase with credit card, PayPal, or ETH, and then we drop the NFTs into your wallet. So that's why we just need your MetaMask address.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
And then from there, that's when the secondary marketplace, the WETH, comes into play.
Okay, gotcha.
So really, we just need that MetaMask address to make sure that we are able to drop the NFT into the wallet.
Gotcha. So we will need.
So you technically actually don't need to be hooked up to MetaMask to buy a pack.
Right.
You just need to hook the MetaMask up, or else you're never going to actually get it.
Right. Which probably is important though. It's important.
It's pretty important.
Yeah.
It's pretty important
Right?
to actually
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
All right, this is awesome. I can't wait. I'm super excited for Tuesday. Again, I just hope it's gonna be a smashing. Look, just let's be prepared for when we sell out in seconds for a little bit of backlash, because people get angry when they don't get what they want. So we gotta have I would say
Are you gonna be on Twitch next Tuesday night?
Of
talking
course.
Shit about how yeah, you are.
No, not talking shit.
I'll be in the chat trying to mitigate.
I'm gonna be.
I'll make it up to you guys.
Look, how about this? On Tuesday, after you guys crush, if there are any lingering people that are upset or issues, you have a standing invitation to come on and
Absolutely.
and tell people, look, because I do think it's gonna sell out fast, and look, it's just. It is what it is. We'll try our best to get them, and I think if we're not able to, they'll do everything in their power to make it right. So you can also find a way to play the game and get involved. And like they said, the first release they're only doing 25,000, and they're keeping back another 25,000. So hopefully everyone who wants a chance to play will be able to. Again, thanks so much for coming on the show. Again, tell everyone. Right next to you, hope you that again. Tell them I said hi, and just really proud of you guys. Keep kicking ass, and I'm excited. Let's have fun with this.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Really appreciate it. Shout out to everyone in the judge community. I know you guys are awesome on here, grinding every single night.
Yeah.
And hope you guys will enjoy this new fun project.
For sure.
Get some entertainment out of it over the coming weeks.
Yeah.
And Judge, looking forward to having you on the podcast.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait, and I'm sure we'll talk before then as well, my man.
100%.
Okay, buddy. All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.